Welcome back everybody to our Subnautica adventure. We're here in an alien facility with very cool shiny looking crystals, and something amazing happened last time because we found some crucial alien parts. So let me tell you where we are in the story. Very summarized version is that there is a parallel story going on. We started out coming here to look for a sister who has been reportedly caught in a work accident for the company Altera, and yeah, that didn't really go well according to Altera. So we are trying to find out what truly happened, and if our sister indeed passed away, and if it was all according to natural causes or not. And while doing so, we got ourselves in a bit of trouble. Because there's an alien stuck in our head. We are trying to get rid of it by building it a body. That sounds like a great plan. And that's essentially what we're doing here. So this is the site where we found the last component to give this alien. Did I just toss my snowmobile and it clipped through the ground? Alright, this is... well, let's load that back because it's gonna be a long way back. No. Yes, I am sure. It's gonna be a long way back without a snowmobile. So let's see. This is a great start of the stream. There are some tiny flaws apparently. So the only thing that I did was walking around and drink some water. So let's repeat that amazing process right now. So yeah, we will escape this island. This is the Phi robotic station is seated on this island. Let me show you the map. We got one. It's here. So we're all the way to the west in this Phi robotic station center. We've explored this bit and this bit, so we've been to all these facilities. This was a mining one, this was the main one with a data tower, and this was like a secret one where they were studying disease. Which reminds me, we haven't really heard anything about that disease, but maybe the answer lies at the last station, which is this bit. So I will try to get there right now actually, and later on we'll try to build Alan his body. That's the name of the alien, by the way. So that's what we are going to do. In that order. Maybe the order is the other way around, but we'll find out soon enough. Alright. I should admit I'm not the best pilot for this job. I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling with the snowmobile. Snowfox, I should say. But yeah, that's alright. Let's kill the power. The lights, I mean. Now, apparently there are ice worms here. We haven't really seen one. I think that might change now. Ah, there is an ice worm. Great. Yep. Let's chill for a bit. Right, so those ice worms are the ones from the the Subnautica logo. It makes sense that this is the place where they are. We haven't seen them in the game, so yeah. I was kind of curious indeed when they would show themselves, but at least we got to see one of them. So that's very kind. You just shout its name and it will pop up. It's like a Bloody Mary in front of the mirror, right? And they're not really that fearsome creatures, I guess, when you're a little bit mobile. Actually, so just the fact that we haven't encountered one for this entire game I think that already tells you something, that they, yeah, maybe they could be a bit more aggressive, so that we are in a bit more trouble with those. On the other hand, it might just be me, and for some reason I was very lucky. We don't know. They look cool though. Probably very scary and annoying when you actually get attacked by it, but just on at a distance they look quite cool. So I'm not sure if this is the right way, but might be. Are we getting hunted, or is just some snow crashing? This looks new, actually. Oh. Come on, stairs. Got some food. Let's just... Who did that? Who's there? Who goes there? Huh, must be the wind. Oh. Messing around. Ah, datapad. We finalized thumpers. Oh, the finalized thumpers are pretty useful. The original version were bad, but these gives us double the time to explore some mineral-rich nodes. The vibrations of the ice worm sometimes lock snooze some pretty valuable stuff, if you take the time to search for it. Alright. Well, we are good for materials. No need to be greedy. Band-aid. And then what's down here? Or is this the mineral bit? Ah, there are a bit of diamonds. So I guess we should we could decide to get an ice worm spawning here. And then these things might break off. I guess that's the thing the game is hinting at. We won't do that though, because we have a shit ton of diamonds. Yeah. Let's see. Can we go this way? I have no clue about direction, by the way. It's each day it's a new adventure for me. Not entirely true, but I am struggling with this particular bit of the game. But there's a bridge, and that's a very important marker. So we built a base, and it's in the middle of the island, so that's a little bit annoying right now, because essentially we could dive into the ocean and be free. I think if I go this way, we might take a shortcut and get to our base in no time. The strange thing about this snow fox is that it's starting to smoke all the time. We established last time that that's not due to my bad driving. This is just the snow fox being... it just has a bit of a timer on it, I think, and then it just slowly degrades. It's really not because I bump into things. So that's cleared up then as well. So we're trying to make our way to the sea truck. That's our preferred vehicle for the moment. It's one of the fastest as well. I do really like the prawn suit. Just for it being yeah, able to get into a bit of a fight. It has a quite strong diamond drill that you can use as an offense mechanism. However, it is extremely slow. Words cannot describe the speed that the prawn suit is lacking. This is not the way it seems. So therefore we prefer to use the sea truck. We could actually transport both of them, but for these kind of places on land, this kind of land-based exploring, the snow fox is I think the one to pick. It's superior. It's cool. And the only downside is that the driver is quite bad. But well, I guess you can't have everything in life. Right, it was a shortcut that nobody saw coming. So that's a very scary sound, but it's just the sound of a bird, so there's actually no need to be afraid for this bit. Oh. So we do a bit of repairing. And now, I think we can recharge it over here, right? Which is a little bit curious. Yeah, it is recharging. Yeah, because we never installed batteries over here, so that's a bit strange. Let's give it some color, actually. What do we want? Kind of bike.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
This is a very dirty color, in the sense that it's not really pretty. I think I prefer the white look, but now it's too late. Now we have to change it into something. We'll make it icy blue, and the interior will be ruined. What is the interior actually? I don't even see it. It's blue, and the stripe. Ah yeah, that can be white. The name, I don't know. We ruined it. I think. Ah, it looks kind of alright. So let's see. We'll ditch some resources. I think this time in the sea truck. Incoming call.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
Do you remember the fabrication facility? You must return there.
Right. The fabrication facility. So you always planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance. All of my people were not invited.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Return to the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
Yeah. He's dodging the questions. That's a little bit tricky. Do you think he will be evil? That's not good news. Why would he all of a sudden go like, please just make my body and let me take over your species? We'll swap out some batteries, by the way. Ooh, we don't have a battery charger over here. That is tricky. We should probably do that. Make one. So we have a builder tool. I would like to charge some batteries. We have a big ass battery charger, but we need the small one. There's a spare battery here as well, actually. So we might be alright for batteries. How many batteries do we have? Maybe we should just ignore it. Yeah, we have the repair tool. And we have some... the flashlight might be the one that is actually limiting. Well, let's check it out if we can make a battery charger. We might not even be able to go into the facility. I mean the research station. So we got silver, we don't have copper, right? That's the problem. Right. Let's just get a move on and we'll worry about those things later on. We'll find out when we find out. Apparently it's full. So we swap out. We find batteries all the time also, so it's not like a major worry. I guess that means we're good to go. I remember a few streams ago I was looking for fiber mesh and I didn't realize it was just there sitting outside of our base. How are you doing for charge? 100%. Right. That is good news. We want to take you with us, which isn't possible like this, it seems. So we go like that. Back it up. Let's recycle this thing because we won't be coming back here anytime soon, I imagine. So we have a portable snowmobile set. And that's it. We could take nice. We could take some of the nuts with us. A bit of portable food. Yeah, there's oh, there are batteries here. Right. Let's just make use of these. Wait, what did I want to do? Just bring them. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Take some of those. We have a shit ton of food actually, so a little bit overkill, but meh, it's alright. Now this bit will be tricky, because to get here we went through some non-official route. So let's get some beacons off the radar. Murder Cave Base, get some, this is not a, it's a very innocent title. Home. It's of course representing Coca-Cola. What do we have? Buy station. Ah, this is the one I wanted to remove. Right, so that's better. We got some markers, but not a million. And we're off. So this first bit is tricky. So we want to escape the cave. And to do so, I think we have to go this way. And then there's the bit where we can go down. Might already be this bit actually. Yeah, it might be. Right, we had a marker here as well. I didn't see that one. And I'm very grateful that the previous version of me, like DrPaul from the past, he was smart enough to place a beacon here. So then there's the escape the cave marker, so I guess we should be heading in that direction. There's a bit of navigation going on. Which reminds me that we should have probably made a few beacons for on this new place, but that's too late now. You can never have enough beacons. I think that's the story of Subnautica, especially since you can switch them off, so they won't clutter your display. This is a circle going around. I don't really notice anything of the horsepower upgrade, by the way, but maybe that's just me. This is going up. That's not what we want to do. It's this first bit that's a bit tricky. Let's go back into this direction. Maybe we missed the turn. So let's escape the cave route. That's where we want to go. Maybe it's this one. Ah. Like I said, worse than IKEA. Yeah, without beacons this game becomes a lot harder. it would be a real hardcore challenge. Like, not about die once and game over. No, just to play without beacons, and maybe even without a sea truck. That will be a better Subnautica playthrough. Right, so from here, what we really want to do is to go to the south, which is the other direction than what I thought it was. That cannot be right. Let me check the map. North, right. We're in the south. Makes much more sense. There's even a scale marker here, but we cannot read it. So we're looking for, yeah, this large landmass. So it has fewer of these little fragmented parts, and it has like big slabs of ice. So we should at least be able to find that. And then the question is if we can access it. I didn't try to find this place yet, so that's all new. It'll be an exploration, and perhaps a dead end. Tried really hard for this.
Iceberg interior detected.
What? We're talking about that one? Oh, these things are new. What are you guys? You look epic. Are you evil? I didn't scan you guys. Well, it doesn't matter. So I really tried my best not to get anything spoiled by Subnautica, and that worked out greatly. The only thing that got spoiled for me a little bit is just the general bit of critique, like it's not as good as the first one, but it's and then a whole bunch of complaints. I really enjoy it. I wasn't expecting anything more than this. I think then the people who think that this didn't meet their expectations, they simply put their expectations a bit too high. Because I think it's rarely that there will be a sequel of a game that's just as good as the first one or better. I think that's something that's difficult to achieve. It's a combination of many things that contribute to a good game. Now they got the game engine in order, so I think that bit is sorted. But the story and the team and creativity of the team, and also I guess just more than that, like their mental state and funding and stuff like that, time pressure. It's not as easy as you might think. Where are we heading to? Well, I think we'll forget about the hollow ice structure, which sounds like there is something cool hiding there, hiding there. Maybe it's this one. This one is quite large compared to the other ones, so... But then there's also this one. I don't know. We'll try a little bit roaming around and then move on with our mission. We do have enough juice in the battery. Oh, maybe. Nope. Would be nice if the PDA detects it anyway, to give us some sense of direction, right? Some temporal signal or something. This is a little bit vague. Like, you're scanning, but we won't give it away where the location is exactly. I understand why you would do that, but I prefer not to do that. Yeah, no clue. I think there's also a wreck that I didn't discover yet, and it was a similar thing, like cool wreck discovered in the area, blah blah blah. And I was searching around for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe more. Couldn't find it. I thought like, yeah, if it was important, we will find it some other stage in the game. Anyway, we are here. Let's get rid of... well, we could actually leave that marker there, just for a bit of orientation. We'll leave escape the cave one, and what was the other one? Ice beacon or something. Yeah. Oh, we could use the DrPaul one. That's a quite nice one. Yeah, it's in the area. Will give us some sense of direction, especially now that it's dark. Since it's quite far north. That's where we started our story. Many hours ago. So this is a really friendly area, and there's yeah, just some bullying creatures around, but not some murderous ones. Not the murder type. There is a bed there, so I think we... right? Or not? No, yeah, I think there is still a bed. So we could even skip the night. There might be a charging port even. But this I'm not sure of. But while with 80% power we don't really need that. Let's check the map again. So we should be around here. So I think, yeah, let's just hit the landmark. And then we go off to the right and see where we can actually... where we can crawl onto the land. I think I made a base over here as well, but I don't remember if we removed it or not. Did we make a base here? Yeah, now my memory is becoming a problem. Let's check it out what is actually in this place. It's just a DrPaul and nothing more, I guess. Some flares and piping. Quite basic. Yeah, we'll just continue. The day-night cycle isn't that much of a problem. It should probably be day soon enough. Alright, so to the left here is where we started, and we should be heading to the right. Let's get out of the way of these bits of ice. Never really bothered to check here. That's also maybe a bit of a flaw. What is this cool pocket over here? It sort of looks like an entrance, doesn't it? Let's see if that's true. Let's be cheap for a moment and use the torch. The flare, I should say. Get a sip of water. So the nice thing is that our vehicle is marked. So we shouldn't get lost here. I think we've already found it. It was quite quick. Don't understand why I've never bothered to check here, but let's quickly forget about that. That's cute. Let's scan it. Who made this? We'll find out in the logs, I think. New blueprint. Very cool. Let's see. Where is it? A rebreather. That's so cool. The sense of humor of the developers is very much appreciated. It does look like a small disaster happened here, like some avalanche or something. Let's see how much we can find out. Starting with this. So this is the, what's the name of it? Was it Null Station? Outpost Zero, right? That was the name. That sounds much better than my yeah, my alternate name. I butchered that bit. Right. I'm so excited. I don't know where to start, but let's just start here.
What did Altera use this place for?
Good question.
Researchers here were trying to find me.
Ah, right. Alien exploration bit. Get some music. We might start some music when we're back in our cool base. The bigger one, I mean. Home. One thing at a time. Can we take it? Inventory full. Shit. Let's see these. Hey, you're back. I'm doing great. We just discovered a new outpost. Nothing really happened in the past 15 minutes, but we just arrived at Station 0. So good timing, Mr. Sub-Zero. How are you doing? So cool. Got a bit of a canteen going.
Additional posters were banned from Xenoworks following a lengthy discussion at the annual company retreat 3 years ago. This poster is...
Oh, like I said, you didn't miss anything. Just a bit of starting up. A bit of underwater cruising. It's a cat picture with a weird robotic arm.
Oh, Potato. I miss that fluffy little couch walrus.
What, Potato was a cat? I always thought it was a plant. Yes, that's my bad.
Hey Sam, you want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh.
Thank you, Sub-Zero.
This is a
Good night.
personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side. I'm on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta, anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know. I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. What? What are you working on now? What do you mean?
One moment, Sub-Zero, for the audio bit.
Is that thing still recording?
Oh, right. So, that was Sam, kids? I'll turn this off now.
Right. Thank you very much for saying hi. That's very appreciated. Good night. Have some sleep. That's also important in life. And I'll see you around another time. Bye. Alright, so this was a discussion between Sam and... what's the name of the other person? Robin. Nope, Robin is us. Wait. It's between Sam and Lillian. Right, so Lillian has a bunch of kids who made these cool drawings. And Lillian has been helping Sam a little bit, it seems, with her research on the deadly bacteria. But Sam decided not to get her involved too much because of her family, I guess. That's what that's my kind of assumptions. And yeah, and Sam at this point apparently sees onto something. So I think this is indeed advancing the story. Yeah, thank you. I hope I see you around, and thank you once more for the kind words. It's really appreciated to find some, yeah, some enthusiastic people. That's a word I shouldn't pronounce too much. Right, so this bit is then explore. Yeah, so this is what I was hoping for, to find out what happened to Sam, to unravel the last bit of story, and it seems we're at the right place. I think we skipped one PDA because we were listening to one of them. So let's get that one.
While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
Alright, so she specializes in the architects.
I could not let her. She was, what do you call them, Voltairean.
What did you think she would do to you?
She might have discovered the gateway to our home world. I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
Alright, then we found the to-do list. That's classical for the workspace. Harvest produce from grow bed and plant new seeds. Refill. We're not gonna we're not gonna read out all of these. But let's see what the general message is. Just some general maintenance. The investigation of the force field mechanism at site 0. Alright, so there's a force field mechanism. So that's still in progress. Furnish prawn suits, base doors, monthly patrol of remote installations. I'm not sure if those are on this this bit, but could be. So she wasn't really well on her way to do this to-do list. Do you think these are heaters? I don't think we can scan them. But that's very cool. I remember this plant from the first game, and it was one of my favorites. It's I love its elegant design. Did we miss a bunch of these doors? No, it's just the one. Alright, so we have Lillian and Samantha working here. I don't remember Samantha. Samantha. Maybe I should pronounce it like that. Will we look her up? No.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Oh, that's the full name of Sam. Right. That makes a lot of sense. Retarded moment. Alright, so Sam lives here as well. Maybe to work on the bacteria in secret. Oh, we got some more cool pictures. Let's check it out. Let's get a bit closer. What the hell? So this first one seems like very innocent, and this one as well. But this bit, I'm not sure what that's about. It's like Halloween or just a bunch of aliens, no clue.
Ah, my darlings, Brian,
Svea
children.
and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero, doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find. Svea and Oren, you know how you get bored when your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that. But I have a new roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little bangling box. Oren, you'd love them. But she got management upset. I guess this is just where they send you if they decide you're too much trouble. I'm kind of glad she's here, though. I was getting lonely. I'm still trying quietly. I don't want any more trouble to figure out where I went wrong. I was sure. I picked up a distress signal. I was right on top of it, and then it just stopped. What if someone, an architect, is still down there and needs help? I'll be home before I ever get to find out, and it will fall to some future researcher to come and find out, I guess. I hope. But I can't wait to be home with you. When are you going to send me some more art? There's still a patch of bare wall here that could use some colour and a touch of genius. I miss you. I love you. I hope you're still proud of me. I'm proud of you.
Alright, so we got a caring mom who's happy with her kids, sending out some sweet voice messages. Then we missed a call from Ellen, the annoying. Where is this guy? Oh, see, apparently we got some information on her. It's not that interesting. We got information on Sam. Oh, this is all of the personnel, right. Kind of forgot that her full name was Samantha. Quite an important detail. And what is this? This is a game. Might be interesting to read, actually. Should watch her temperature. About Alien Intruder. It's quite a specific game. Well, if you want to read this, then please pause the video. I think it's a bit much to go through it right now.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
We were looking for the log of Ellen because we have a missed phone call, which should be at it's not obvious where it is, right? Or maybe it's this one.
Outpost Zero is where your sister worked her final days on 4546B. It is quite isolated. It seems that Alterra was trying to punish your sister by keeping her from her work. Perhaps this is what pushed her to behave, as they said, negligently. I too adopted extreme behavior, confronted by Alterra. I had calculated that they might be well placed to answer my distress signal, but I came to suspect their motivations were not aligned with mine. I hid from them.
Alright, so we got a bit of information figured out then. Let's go for another one. There's a lot of talking going on, which is not a problem, but it takes the speed out of the game a little bit. This is a guide to Research Station Zero. It's we are not using flashlight meanwhile. It's comprised of 2 square kilometers of ocean, bordered by mountains. It was selected by architects as a hub for their installations. Life in the area has flourished since the release of Enzyme 42. That's important for the first game. We'll go... Should I explain? Well, if you don't want to hear this, then please skip these 5-10 seconds. As a spoiler for the first game. This is the... Are you ready? This is the enzyme for the first game that you use to free it from the bacteria that's kind of affecting the ecosystem. I think this is the same number, enzyme 42. Not sure if it's called that. Could be enzyme 27 for all I know, but I'm assuming it's the same one. Large grow room, water filtration unit. Too bad the water filtration doesn't work, right? Because we could use some water. Some exercise facilities, right? We'll just explore. This doesn't work, does it? No, that's a bummer. Ooh, poster. I should probably have read what the poster was about, but something like it's your field of expertise. We got here a voice log of Samantha, or Sam, or sister. Come on, it's a bit tight for space. Take that one. Take the poster. Mr. Potato.
Potato. You are a good cat.
There we go.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Alterra really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part.
I think we got that.
Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spine. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
Shit, this bit guts to me a little bit. The immersion is quite good in this game, so this bit gets to me. It's a little bit, sounds like a goodbye from Sam's side. So that's quite rough.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
But at least we get some closure on the story, I guess. But yeah, this is not the fun part of the story.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We could use the snow fox actually. Not sure how well it does here. Not really. No, that was a mistake. Poor Sam. Let's see if we can find out what happened to her. The odds of her still being alive, for me, feel like they're becoming slimmer and slimmer. But it's also a big question what happened to all of these other people. All these other employees which we are learning about. It always is the case with Subnautica that you will always find ghosts and not some living folk. With the exception of Margaret in this game. use some coffee. No, everything is broken here, always. Right, let's just continue.
Alan, what is this place?
It is architect technology. Standard for my people.
Well, nothing that your people do is standard to me. What is it?
This facility provides the means for rapid travel.
It seems to be inactive.
Without a vessel of my own, this site is not of any great utility.
I see.
Right, so this is where we will probably say goodbye to Alan in the end. So maybe we did discover this place at the right time. Like, it is the last bit of voice log from Sam, and it will be important for Alan later on, I suspect. But this cannot be the end of the story. There should be more voice logs about Sam, right? I need more, more story. I need to know. Right, so this is a bit of a dead end. Let's listen to that last bit of what her plan was, because I got distracted by the emotional part of the message. Let's try again.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Alterra really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spine. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
Right. So we did learn that she was into making prosthetics, so that explains why Mr. Potato or Mrs. Potato has a robotic arm, limb. So that was not very useful information, but quite nice. What we don't know is what her plan was on how to release the enzyme. Where should we be looking? What would be a good spot to do this? We did check out the cave with the Leviathan and the frozen bacteria. But there was no extra bit of story there. It was like a dead end. And we found that she stashed some of the antibiotics in a cave. Yeah. We found it. We are carrying it with us most of the time. I guess it's in a prawn suit, so that sucks. But we at least did find it. The game is not giving us any hints on where to use it. If we want to continue with her plan, or maybe it already happened and she succeeded. Could also be the case. But I
Dangerous weather approaching.
again
Seek shelter.
can't imagine why people want to leave this shithole. What did we miss? Now I understand why I would like to build a sleeper module on the sea truck. To skip time a little bit every now and then. But then that's for skipping the night and not really for skipping storms. Doesn't seem to be that useful for it. Yeah, I don't know. I think we went through this this bit. I wouldn't really know how to look for extra bits of the story here. I think we just have to continue with freeing Alan and hope that he does something for us in return. Or is there something hidden in the back? Let's warm up for a second, or just use our meal, I guess. No, it doesn't seem like this is where the game wants us to go. Let's go. Shit. Let's go to the place once more to see, to check if we didn't miss anything over here. Because it was kind of shitty weather. It seems to be just a one-way route. Yeah, with some strange bit here, which I'm not sure how to get to, so that's a bit mysterious, but no, this is really it. There's not much more to it. So I guess the kids made the snowman then as well, right? Stole someone's rebreather and oxygen tank. They must be very happy with that. Alright, I guess we focus on synthesizing the bit from for Eleanor's body. Although this is bothering me a little bit. Let's go up here once more. Apparently we could do that. Doesn't appear to be anything cool here. Cannot get over there, right? At least it's not, doesn't really look like this is meant to be explored. It feels a bit glitchy, and there's an invisible wall as well, which tells me more than enough. Alright, so this is not the way to go. There's one more thing we can try. And then I guess we head home.